The Orbital Strike Cannon is an incredibly complex machine that can send hundreds of TNT to any location in a Minecraft world. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see the TNT, what the heck? And I just spent 3 months trying to get this thing working on our server. Let me introduce you to my arch nemesis, a server type called PaperMC that breaks very important components of the cannon all in the name of quote-unquote optimization. So when I learned that our server used the software, I decided to test out the cannon on a paper server of my own, and as I expected, the entire thing completely blew up. When I started this project, I'd been on the server for months, but I'd never really done anything cool. Since the server was ending in just a few months though, I wanted to build something crazy like this to finally prove myself before the server ended. So obviously, I didn't have time for any complications. I needed to make progress quickly, which is why this failed shot was so frustrating. But when I went into the replay to get a closer look, to my surprise, I immediately found one of the main problems that caused the cannon to fail. I think this might be a development. When this TNT is launched by this slime block, it moves up into this slime block, but then this slime block pushes it back down. Okay, so just imagine that this TNT is falling from down here and it gets hit by this slime block going this way. In normal vanilla Minecraft, you'd expect the TNT to move something like this and only collide with blocks in this range. It would move under the slime block. But Paper doesn't want to do that. They decided that the range should be much larger like this. So even if the TNT is moving below the slime block, it'll still collide with it. And as a result, almost all of the TNT collides with the slime blocks and blows up the entire cannon. But after some more research, I thought that I'd finally found a way to fix these collisions and get the cannon working on our server. If Paper's collision system is the problem, why not make my own version of Paper that replaces it with the code from vanilla Minecraft? All I'd have to do is convince the admins to add my version. Oh, and of course, spend a solid week researching and learning how Paper's code works. Turns out making a copy of a really big and complicated Minecraft version isn't so easy. But even after doing that, every time I tested out hoping for the cannon to work, nope, I eventually found that there were a bunch of random config files with random settings that also caused the cannon to fail. I had to go through a lot more trial and error after that, but finally, I had some luck. Oh my gosh, okay. If it blows itself up, that sucks, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It went off. Oh my gosh. It worked. I got it. I actually got it. It's 2 a.m. I shouldn't be screaming right now. I'm doing it again. Let's run it again. Oh my god. I genuinely didn't think it was gonna work. There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. And that was all I needed. It was time to build the cannon on our actual server. So my team logged on the next day and we got to work. Since my friend Datarator already has a bunch of redstone items, we put him in charge of getting most of the materials. Mine and Joy's job was to start digging out the obnoxiously large room where the cannon would go. And this was very boring. As you would expect, this thing took a very long time. And even though we were making very noticeable progress, it really did not feel like that at all.
Bro, we're like so close, but so far. Like I feel like I'm checking it after every layer and it's just not getting any closer. You know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean. Even though like we've done all this stuff. It's Y11 exactly is
wait,
here.
that's really close.
We spent the past like 2 hour or an hour digging this thing out.
An hour? My god.
Yes, it's taking forever, bro. Eventually, we finished digging out the area, but we took so much time to do it that Datarator collected almost all the materials we needed. So already, it was time to start building. Well, correction, we actually started killing the super mob thing.
Get him!
Yes! He's dead! He has to die here.
This is some kind of sick joke, dude.
But then after that, we started building.
There's a block. Yes!
wait.
Orbital
Alright,
cannon's
we
construction
started.
begins!
As you probably know, the cannon is insanely designed, so we cannot mess a single thing up the entire time we're building.
That place is...
Oh,
Server.
Oh.
What is that?
dear God.
Now at this point in the recording, we were over 4 hours into the build, and we were having our fair share of mishaps. I am back. What's up?
No, don't log on.
What?
No.
What do you mean a creeper, Joy?
I went down to place a piston and I heard and it was too late. I couldn't move out of the way. Okay, wait, we can fix this. I'll come back.
And after about a combined 6 hours of building, we finally had the cannon done, with the exception of a bunch of music discs. The cannon actually uses music discs to send information across the cannon. And for a full magazine size, we need to collect 68 of all of these music discs. Now, thankfully, all of them are actually farmable. So if we build a quick disc farm, we could get all of them in a couple hours. or not. So there were a few things that contributed to it lasting this long. One of them was that this is the first time I've ever built a disc farm in my life, and I had the bright idea to try to improvise it for a little bit, which was really not that smart. But that wasn't the main problem. The main problem was getting skeletons that you needed for the farm to work. Remember this guy? Well, he spawned in because the owner decided to buff mobs to be stronger than us. What the heck? Oh! Half health.
God, Kwilver. Oh my god.
This equips the average skeleton with netherite, power 5, and most importantly, speed 2. Alright guys, just get skeletons and boats, and I'll get them into the thing, but we just need to get them still for now.
Wait a minute.
Oh!
I don't think they count as entities.
Don't kill yourself. He killed himself.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill a family of 5.
Okay, it's night now.
They can't pass fight for their damn lives.
No, they can't at all.
You know, the skeleton like movement AI is like to like shadow your every move. It's awful.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Joy. Oh my goodness, bro. By the way, I am severely downplaying how long this took. Just because of this change, a farm that realistically could have been done in, what, 30 minutes? Ended up taking 3 hours. Eventually, though, we got all the discs that we needed and we loaded them into the cannon. And with that done, the cannon itself was officially done. And it was time to move on to an even more annoying part, the wireless control panel. And yes, this is real wireless redstone. The control panel can communicate with the cannon across thousands of blocks, and the redstone engineering behind this is genuinely absurd. For items to actually fall, they need to check to see if there's a block below them. But since there are so many items in a Minecraft dimension, doing this every tick would just lag the game. Like my game is just gone. To fix this, Mojang made it so every item's gravity check is spread out into 4 one-tick phases. What this means is if you spawn in items at the control panel, every item that spawns in at the cannon will be shifted to a different phase. And if you measure when the item falls, you can tell when a signal is being sent. At least I think. It's really complicated, so if you really want to know how this thing works, just check out the videos in the description. All you really need to know now is that these falling items are very important for sending signals to the cannon. When we built this part of the control panel though, the items were acting really strange. On other servers that we pasted the cannon on, these droppers at the top had 61 redstone. Every second, 1 redstone would spawn in, fall to the bottom dropper, and go back up. But on the real server, the top dropper was losing redstone. The redstone was moving from side to side, which is confusing because these sides simply aren't connected. We spent hours going between random test worlds and the real server trying to figure out what was wrong. We even went through the effort of completely rebuilding the entire control panel, obviously to no avail. We were stuck. That is, until Joy discovered the real problem.
If I throw this block here, then throw this block here, stack. Like, look at how far I'm throwing TS. I'm thinking they're stacking through the wall. Yeah, they are.
Turns out the admins changed this config option that controls how far items can combine into stacks with other items. And on paper, this change even affects items through walls. The items that were spawning in were simply combining with the ones on the other side, which obviously ruined everything. One quick change in the config from the owner, and
Oh my god.
the cannon was finally firing. We quickly got the owner to make a backup of the server just in case something bad happened, and then all we could do was wait. But as the minutes passed, there was nothing. There was now a very real possibility that the cannon had blown itself up.
Oh no, if it blew itself up, it's Jover.
It might have blown itself up. We're about to find out.
All we could do was fly over and see what happened.
There's not a lot of red.
I don't know if I believe that though, I can't lie. Oh,
Oh no.
What just happened?
I just lagged out.
Immense lag.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm seeing some pretty terrible things.
Dude,
Why is the entire thing gone?
I'm seeing some terrible things, admittedly. Wait, so the entire, so it
What the
fully just
fuck?
blew itself up.
Oh my gosh, bro, what was wrong? Genuinely, what was wrong?
Dude.
This doesn't make any sense.
Nope. I'm actually DMing MPAS. I'm gonna ask, can you roll back the server about
Wait,
2
seriously?
hours?
Yes,
Do that 100%,
Wait,
bro.
I don't know about 2 hours.
No,
but,
no, no,
but,
roll
but,
it back however much it needs, bro. Oh, he joined. Okay. Okay. We'll let Dade work his magic, I guess.
Okay. So, good and bad news.
What's the bad news?
We actually can't roll back the server itself.
What's the good news? We can roll back the chunks?
We can roll back individual chunks.
Okay, is he gonna
Okay.
roll back?
The chunks are already rolled back.
No, tell me it saves the NBT data. Bad
No,
news,
it
is
does. It does. However, in the act of rolling back the chunks, a lot of shit got fucked up. We have to do so much fixing of it. Like, some stuff is powered that shouldn't be. Like, look at all these wrong block states.
Even though we had to fix a few minor issues, the majority of our work was still there. But the cannon's failure got me thinking. What if we simply can't get the cannon to work? We had already scheduled a meeting to use the cannon, but what if it simply never gets done before the server ends? Relying on the orbital cannon alone was just a bad idea. We needed a backup plan, something we could fall back on if the cannon fails, but something that would still help us if it doesn't. Something like... Yeah, it's the mace. The mace is awesome, and because of how powerful it is, the owners of our server decided to ban it using a plugin. But I thought that since the plugin for this was probably public, it might be really easy to find the code and exploit it. But before trying to craft the mace, I need a trial chamber farm for my heavy cores, so I headed back to my base to get some materials. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh no, why? So yeah, someone came to my base and just blew a bunch of stuff up. And for some reason, there were just random items on the floor that I've never had here. Ansar's head, creeper spawn egg, heavy core. Okay, I promise this is not scripted. I genuinely have no clue who had all these items, found my base, and just left them here. But hey, I can't question it, okay? After all, it's not like the plugin will just randomly stop working when I decide to try to craft the mace, right? What? Dude, have you been at the silencer's base?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
I have
Why?
a mace.
Wait, I'm recording. Wait.
Okay. Don't look at my screen share, but hold on. I have a mace, bro.
Hold
What the heck? So I started building a trial chamber farm, right? Because I was going to farm heavy cores. So I come to the base because I'm like, oh, I need wood to get the materials for this trial chamber farm. And I find items on the floor everywhere. And one of the items was a heavy core. So I crafted the mace and it just worked.
Wait. Let me log on SMORE. Because I also have a heavy core too. Hold on, let me see. Oh my god, I can craft it.
What is happening? What if we report this to MPAS, but then like stash it away? So that was that. We decided to report the maces to the owner, but not tell him that we had the maces on us, so that we would be the only people that could craft the mace. And it very quickly became evident how insane the mace is on the server. And then like 3 other people got their questions answered immediately when they said,
Oh my god, you died.
oh!
I thought that's not even enchanted.
And once we got the owner to patch the plugin, we officially had the only maces on the server. And in good timing, because literally the next weekend, I get sent a mysterious video by my team. I wonder what this could be.
Okay, I don't have anything, bro. I don't know what you want me to do, bro.
In the time that I was off, they actually got it to work. And so, I logged back on and joined their call while they were talking about a player named Steely.
So why are you fighting him? I'm confused now.
Bro, I'm fighting him because it's like I think that he's working for the bank and he thinks I'm working for the bank. So it's a fucking like conflicted, like, I don't know.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try a test shot while you guys are doing that. If
Yo,
that's
can we
alright.
test it on Steely?
Yes, bro. Yeah. Let's do it. That'd be so
Because
cool.
I have to record a fight with him either way. It'd be really funny.
Yes,
if
bro.
we just sorted it
Yes.
out.
okay.
Yo, can you hear me?
Okay. Send slash message me chords when you're ready.
Who all's on right now? Anyone?
Steely, we're gonna do a
Yeah, we're
shot
on the
at
striking
Steely.
Steely.
Oh, f***ing get me on for this.
I just have to wait for
Dude, I have a full
Ethog
week
to
off
send me
for
the
President's
chords
Day.
while they talk about whatever they're talking about.
I knocked him into the void. I had nothing on me, but he managed to get a good pearl.
But while the cannon charged, I couldn't shake the regret of not being there during the first shot. I felt like the project that I started to prove myself was no longer my own. There's like a minute left-ish. That is, until I looked away from the control panel and to the people that were standing beside me. About 30 seconds left. My team struggled through hours of building the stupid cannon because they believed in the idea. And just by starting such a big project, I'd already proven myself to them. These people that I barely knew at all have genuinely become some of my best friends. So sure, we had all the power in the world on the server, but all of a sudden, that's not what mattered to me anymore.
But
One shooting.
Holy.
And with that, there was nothing stopping us from ending the server right here, right now. Well, actually, there is one more thing, and that's asking you to subscribe. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's a corny transition, but just hear me out, all right? So this is my second, legit SMP video that I made so far. And let me tell you, I am locked in. I made so much progress on my last video, and I'm editing this one, and it's just really fun. I'm having a good time, and I want to keep that momentum up. I am locked in. If you subscribe, I promise you will not be disappointed. So anyways, thank you all for the support. It really means a lot. And now, it's time to have some fun.
I think everybody has noticed these last couple months that SMORE, it really hasn't been that active, and so here's the thing. There's something cool on this server. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of an orbital strike cannon. All right, how many of you guys have ever heard of that? A lot of you guys might have realized, hold on, this is a paper server, guys.
Yeah, it does a-
Can all you type /version in the chat, pretty please? So what does it say all the way at the bottom?
It might say Kwilver is a genius.
Wait, that's really weird, bro. Why does it say that, bro? Dude, oh my god, I wonder, bro. In 7 days, spawn is getting flattened to bedrock. Uh-oh, the server's lagging. That's really strange.
What's that lag? What's that lag, guys? Oh, shoot!
Oh my god!
Oh, and there's more! There's more, Jam! There's more!
There's more, Jam!
There's more, Jam! Come here! Look at my hand! Bite down! Look at my hand! What? Look at what I have!
How do you have that?
Oh, and there's a dog! There's a dog on me now! Look at that! How is this evolved into a 5v1 against Bite down, bro?
Hold on, cool. Let's go sweep. Let's go sweep.
Okay, you're right.
I'm coming to the bank right now. But yeah, lead him into the water.
Nice!
Oh, let's go! Auguski!
Okay, cool.
Where?
Stop playing God! Stop! Alright, bro. Let's go.
What?
Nice!
Oh, nice.
Boosting.
Nice.
Wait, he's dead, right?
Keep boosting. Get him in comps. We gotta get
Bye.
this skill.
He's dead.
Nice!
Good kill.
He's dead.
I thought y'all wanted to be powerful, bro.
We're on.
Look at this. Spawn doesn't even matter.
Okay, no.
It doesn't.
Well,
Oh,
I
no,
need
mate,
more
they're
than
here,
that.
they're here,
Like,
they're
show me
here,
the
they're
course
here.
that you shot at, not just a.
Let's go, Clue!
I don't get dead. E-Tark's dead. He'll pop.
I'm not even close to dead. Cool. I need a little help though.
I'm gonna generate it right now, okay?
Yo, that guy.
Dead! Nice! Nice!
Versus is here.
Bro, what did you think would happen, bro? Like, honestly.
Jam.
Bro, all
Look at
that
Jam, look at Jam,
cockiness
look at
you
Jam,
go
look at
for
Jam,
what,
look
bro?
at
Throw it back to stage.
Back to stage.
Yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately they escaped, but this event was an absolute success. Now, I could sit back and look at what us, as not just a team, but a group of friends, managed to accomplish. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. This is only my second SMP video, like I said, so it would really help out a lot. Also, if you want access to the paper fork, it might be in the description. I don't really know, but I'll figure it out. Okay, bye.